Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to cover a topic that is very close to my heart, and I have numerous arguments with various people, including some members of my family about this. So, what I believe in is that everyone should work to the best of their abilities to contribute to the society and the world in general. So, if you are someone who wants to make a lot of money and likes to have good things in life, there's a good chance that you're very driven and hardworking and focused and you're an achiever. You'll go and do things. But there's so many other people who believe in simple lives, but they have a lot of potential and capabilities. My gripe is with those people. And someone in my family who's quite left-wing, very close to me, and him and I have these arguments all the time because I'm a conservative and right-wing, not ashamed of it, proud of it actually, and I think that my issue with a lot of left-wing people is they want to be the police of the world. They want to appear pious and appear to be doing the right thing for the society. But in reality, they don't really make an effort to change the world. So you can't say that you want the world to be a better place without actively contributing and doing something about it. For example, there was a massive protest in London a few weeks ago where it was called the Extinction Rebellion, and there were protesters on the street saying that UK should declare a national emergency for pollution and climate change, which the government did. Don't even know what that means. And I went out to talk to these protesters, and I talked to several of them and made videos, which I don't know if I should share or not, but I'll think about it. Basically, what I asked them was, okay, I understand what you're doing. What is it that you're proposing? And they said, we're not proposing anything, we're just raising awareness. And I was like, awareness against what? Raising awareness against climate change. Yes, everyone knows, it's all over the media. You blocking the streets and causing these massive traffic jams around London and disrupting people's lives. What are you contributing to? You're contributing to more pollution. So tell me what it is that you are proposing. Do you have a website with proposals and options? What do you want the government to do? None of those people that I spoke to about 15 different people. None of them seemed to know anything. They had no idea, no vision. They were just freeloaders or students who had plenty of time on their hands and they just wanted to go out, have fun. A lot of them were carrying drinks around and they were just painting posters, and it was just a fun day out for them. They didn't really want to do anything for this planet. So I made a whole video about what we can do to tackle climate change and pollution. I'll put a link up here, you can go watch it if you're interested. So it's proposing solutions. So my gripe with left-wing people is that they moan about everything rather than doing anything. Now, the title of this video is Stop Stealing Other People's Jobs. And it is because I think there's so many people in our society who work way below their potential. So I'll give you an example. If you are capable of doing a job that pays you $100,000, but you're a very content person, you lead a very simple life, you don't need $100,000, you're happy with $50,000. So, great. But if you take a job that's worth £50,000, you are stealing someone's job who can only do that £50,000 job. That person's capabilities are limited at that point. So that person will have to take a £30,000 or a £25,000 job because you've taken a job, you're overqualified. So instead of you taking that £50,000 job and being lazy, take the £100,000 job and be a good socialist. You want to lead a simple life, you support the socialist agenda, $50,000 can be given to a charity. If there are people out there watching this video who know of people that do that they have great jobs and they make a lot of money and then they give a lot of it away because they don't care about it, please comment below. I would love to know, because all I hear from the left wing is moan, moan, moan. No one seems to be contributing to anything. They want to live off benefits. They want the world to fix their problems. They want to have a job that's 9 to 5 or 9 to 2. They want the government to take care of everything. Where's the money going to come from if no one's going to earn money and pay taxes? They want free education. They want free everything. But like Margaret Thatcher said, socialism stops working when other people's money runs out. So my question to my audience and viewers is, please enlighten me and point out those individuals who are doing this, who are earning a lot of money and they are working to their full potential and giving it away because they're socialists. Because I don't know anyone. All I see is anyone who is a socialist left wing. I mean, I'm a socialist. I use the word socialist. It's not socialist. Anyone who's left wing that I come across seems to be lazy. They don't seem to be doing much. They just want things to happen, and miraculously the world, the government, God, everyone to solve their problems except themselves. And when I see the right wing people who are, not all of them, but the vast majority that get all the blame for everything and that they are rich and all that, they are the ones who are breaking their backside and working really hard. Obviously, when you reach a certain point, then the money is not proportionate to the amount of effort put in, because you have expanded and you have grown your businesses or whatever you're doing. So to sum it all up, I am one of those people who believes that you should work to the best of your potential, get whatever you want, and whatever spare you have, feel free to give it away. The other thing is, I don't believe in extreme disparity between poverty and wealth, because if you have one person, he has, I don't know, $1 million a year for salary. That person will only wear 5 suits or 10 suits, and that person will only eat 3 meals a day. They might cost a lot of money. So when they say that the money trickles down from the rich, it doesn't really, because one person can only spend X amount. But instead of that one person making 1 million a year, if you had 10 people making 100,000 each, you would have those 10 people buying 5 suits each. So multiplied by 5, that's 50 suits. So 50 suits are being made. They're going to eat 3 meals, so 15 meals a day instead of 3. All of these things, their consumption will increase, which will create other jobs, and the money will be distributed in the economy. So I'm not the kind of person who believes in concentration of wealth, but I also don't believe in consistent equality, because why would I work harder and provide more to the society if I'm not being rewarded for it? And people will say this is, selfishness. The world is selfish. The sooner you get to grips with the reality, the sooner life will become easier, because there is no perfection. I'm yet to see a communist or socialist country on this planet that is successful and is an example. And all the socialists and left-wing people say, oh no, because they have never been able to achieve. Well, if they haven't been able to achieve in China and Russia and so many other countries for hundreds of years that they've been trying, what makes you think we'll achieve it now? Human beings, this is human nature. We are jealous of other people. We are competitive. There'll always be some kind of competition. So if there is nothing else, it'll be competition of looks. Whose wife is prettier, whose kids are smarter. There'll always be something. So just let's be real and work with the reality and what we have and make it as best as possible. If socialism was so great in China and Russia, we wouldn't have these issues that those countries have internally. And those countries where everything is supposed to be equal have the world's most billionaires. Surprise! Wow! How did that concentration of wealth happen? Anyway, so the point of my video is do the best you can and work to your maximum potential. Your success will give you the fulfillment you need, and the byproduct of success is wealth. And if you don't want wealth, that's okay. Give it away. But at least don't steal someone else's job. Thanks for watching. More of these ranty videos to come.